Question 23. Lynn bought a $300,000 house, paying 10% down. Paying 10% down, so 90% are loans. And the financing the rest means 90%, right? Because the total is 100%. 100% minus 10%. So she needs 90% of 300,000 for loan. And the interest rate is 6% and for 30 years. So the question A is asking, find her monthly payments. Monthly payments. So we know we need to use a loan formula. Right, let's recall the loan formula. It's a loan payments. If it's monthly, that means K equals, so monthly means K equals 12 in the formula. Well, let's write down the formula first. So 1 minus 1 plus R divided by K raised by negative NK. Then all over R divided by K. Right, so K equals to 12. And the P naught equals to 300,000. 10% is the interest rate equals 0.1. And N is 30 years. Oh, hold on. This R is not that little R we're talking about. This 10% is for 10% down payment. So 6% is R. R equals 0.06. So 10% down. Then 90%. So P naught, the loan amount should be 90% of 300,000. Right. So this percentage kills 20 from here. Then we have 3 times 9, 27. Then I have 1 0, 3 zeros following. Oh no, 4 zeros, because here we have 3 or 4 zeros. So that means Lynn needs $270,000 loan. So we're looking for the monthly repayments. So I'm looking for D. So P naught we know, a little R we know, it's 0.06. And the K we know is monthly, so 12. N we know is 30 years. Now we just need to find the D. So let's plug into the formula. So this is the formula. So I'm going to use this formula. So 270,000 equals to the monthly payment multiplied by this fraction. We need to calculate this fraction. R is 0.06 divided by K, which is 12. And in the numerator, we have 1 minus 1 plus 0.06 divided by 12. Then raised by negative, N is 30, K is 12. Right, so first we set up. So our goal is to solve this D. So first we need to calculate this. Right. Let's calculate the inside the parentheses. So inside the parentheses we have 0.06 divided by 12. So 1 plus 0.06 divided by 12 raised by negative 30 times 12, that's 360. So 0.06 divided by 12, that's 0.005 raised by negative 360. So that's 1.005 raised by negative 360. I'm putting into calculator 1.005 raised by negative 360. We get 0.16604193. So that's this one. Now going back to the formula, we're going to do 1 minus this number. So 1 minus 0.1660419. And then we get a 0.83395. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 8, 0, 7. Right, this is good enough. So 83395A07. That's good enough. So that number. So now we write the formula, the equation. We have 2700,000 equals to D times this number. So let's use this number divided by 0.005, right? This one is 0.005. So when we divide those two numbers, what do we get? So we get a number. So basically, we want to divide. So D equals to 207,000 divided by this number. Right, divided by this number. So let me use calculator to do that. (0.83395807) divided by 0.005. So this is 166.7916. Then use 207,000, yes. Divided by 166.7916. So 6676. So to get $1,618.79. I rounded up. Okay, I rounded up because the number afterwards is 9, so I rounded up. Okay, so that's the calculation. So this answer is the same. For Lynn, she bought a $300,000 house, paying 10% down. And needs to finance the rest of 90% with a 6% interest for 30 years. So her monthly payment would be $1,618.79. Right, so what did we do? We use the loan formula. We identify the variables, right? Then we put the data to the according variables. Then we calculate. But during calculation, we have to be very careful. Do the parentheses first, then do the exponents, something called pandas. Pandas. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication or division, first come, first serve. Whichever comes first, we do that one from left to right. Then addition, subtraction. So people call pandas. So let's see question B. How much interest will she pay over the life of the loan? Okay. So she has to pay because N equals to N. So interest, let's see, interest equals to the total amount she paid. Subtract her loans. Right? Her loans, we know it's 270,000. We just have to find the total amount of money she paid. Well, each month she has to pay $1618.79. So let's do here. So interest equals total payments minus her loans. Right? We know her loans is 270,000. which is a P naught. Well, but the total amount she paid is each month she has to pay $1,618.79 for how many months? For 30 years. Each year has 12 months. So we need to get this number. So let's see, put into calculator. So 1618.79. Then we multiply by 30 years. Then each year has 12 months. So the total amount of money she paid is $582,764.40. Subtract 270 from that. Subtract 270,000. So we get $312,764.40. Right. Okay, so that's this question. So to find the interest, we use her total payment. How much she paid in total? Right. Each month she has to pay this much. Well, she paid for 30 years, and each year has 12 months. So multiply these three numbers. Then subtract her loan. The loan is 270,000. Okay, that's for question 23.